space for women to come together and just kind of get their work done, get some content, get your photo shoots, get your lives. They got plenty of backdrops, desk space. You want to make a copy, send a fax. They got it all, everything that you need for you to come and co-work with like-minded individuals. You need to bounce some ideas off somebody? They got people here for that too. You need some cameras, some equipment? They got that too. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I got an interview coming up with the owners, and we just gonna kind of talk about how this dream came about, what inspired this, because y'all know we needed this in ATL. Stay tuned. We want to see the most black women millionaires by 2025. That's the goal of expansion.
Anything that helps us grow, come together as a community, be able to help each other. We just wanted to create an area for people to be able to have that tribe, have those, you know, sisters in business. Tiara has a whole 10-city plan.
We'll be opening in Houston in October, Charlotte and Detroit 2021-ish. You know, just trusting God's vision for our lives. Let's toast it up. Nene Hook's back. I am back with the owners of GirlBoss Suites. I have Tiara here on my right and Shayna here on my left. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Hey.
Good. Okay. So it was a good turnout today, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's kind of just talk about the dream of GirlBoss Suites. How was the dream inspired? What inspired this dream?
You wanna go?
Okay, so I met Shayna really by chance. I signed up for her gym membership, and she bought my book, and she's then came and sponsored an event at the Capital for Female Entrepreneurs, and we just clicked. And usually I don't like people like that, so to really click with somebody and had the same mission and goal, and I was just like, oh, well, you should do this in your office, and you should do this, and she was like, well, we should do this, and it just like kind of fell together. And I feel like anything that's aligned or like God gives you purpose for something, you never really have to question it. So I think our co-foundership was meant to be, personally and professionally. We just both have a vision for black women in business, making it, all her businesses are very successful, and I was up and coming, so it kind of just worked.
Yeah, I think that the piece that tied us together was the female entrepreneurship and the empowerment, right? Being able to realize that in Atlanta, there's a big female empowerment movement, but being able to bring everybody together in an incubator, in a space where we can create a tribe, where we can support each other, we can give resources to each other, we can create opportunities for each other, was just something that, you know, we needed to kind of catapult here in the Atlanta area.
Right. So let's talk about the space, because literally they have everything that a girl boss would need. So let's talk a little bit about the space. So tell them everything that is available to them, especially if they become members, because the memberships have a lot of perks. I become a member myself. So.
Yes. So we have cute content walls where you can come and shoot your courses, live streams. We have intimate workshop settings where you can have your workshops and your classes. We have a think tank room where you can meet with your team. You can stand up, you can sit down. We have stand up desk, sit down desk. We have an actual co-working space. You can rent out the whole space. You can rent out the conference room. It's just like, I think we thought about every type of thing a girl boss would want.
I think we tried to. We also create, you know, on a regular basis. So if you look at our Instagram page or Facebook page, you'll see that we're constantly having events.
Yeah.
So being able to bring people in, whether it's a class, a workshop as well. So in addition to you being able to host one, you know, you also have the ability to utilize those resources to build your business, build your brand, also just your social network.
Right. Okay. And then let's just kind of talk about the future of GirlBoss Suites, because I remember when we were doing the toast, you did kind of mention some more locations. Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit.
So we have a 10-city expansion plan by 2022. So right now we're in phase 1, which is Atlanta and Houston. Houston happened so fast.
Oh my God.
Shayna was like, okay, sis, I see the vision, but like,
it was just like, it came together.
Yeah.
Right? And to your point, it feels like everything that's meant to be, you know, comes together easily, honestly, right? Because it's God-given.
Definitely so. So, 10 cities by 2022. We're looking at Charlotte, Detroit, Atlanta number 2, Houston number 2. Of course, the ultimate goal by 2025 is to have the most black women millionaires to come out of our space, and also to go international.
So I can be a millionaire?
Yes.
I want to be one of those
spending in the trillions, we need to make in the trillions.
Yes. So I think the most amazing part about this is all of this kind of got really up and running during this pandemic. So kind of talk about how was that a little difficult for y'all?
That was all Tiara.
I know that. She always on go.
Because let me tell y'all, you know, the pandemic was a time where people weren't feeling their best, right?
Yeah.
You were feeling down. You were just completely sidetracked. Whatever plans you had were completely shifted.
Especially if it was in public.
Absolutely. And so even me, I was definitely a victim of, you know, what I would call like a pandemic type depression almost, right?
Yeah.
But Tiara was very much, you know, this is an opportunity. Like, millionaires are born out of these types of situations, which is the truth, right? So I was blessed to have her, and she was like, we going. We full speed ahead. We finna figure out how to pivot and shift.
Right.
But we keeping it moving.
Yeah. I think for me, like, I didn't have time to get down in the pandemic, like, because my job, everybody know, I worked at Waffle House. I love my job. I had 24 restaurants. I was like, I'm not going nowhere. I was so comfortable. But, like, with the pandemic happening in the shift, they was like, either you have to go back into operations or you have to leave. So I was like, I'm going to just leave. So when my boss walked in and told me, I was like, all right, let me go. Let me get my stuff before y'all change y'all mind. You know what I'm saying? So when he was just like, you know, your job is over, but we want to offer you another job. I was like, I don't want that job. And so, like, literally, I text 3 people, like, y'all, I got to let go. Everybody's like, congratulations.
Yep.
Like,
congratulations.
Everybody was like, you've been holding on to this job. And I was like, Lord, but this, and I'm comfortable, and I got this, and I got that. And it was just like, no, like, trust me. Yeah. And, like, I haven't even really told anybody that. Everybody just like, so what happened? Like, this is my first time speaking about it, but, like, I literally lost everything in the pandemic. But I was like, I trusted God with my dreams. So I was like, dang, I know that GirlBoss Suites is going to be, like, super lit, super dope. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to get discouraged. Like, I knew that Shayna was getting discouraged and some things. I was like, I'm going to be the one to hold us up. Everybody around me was going crazy. I'm going to be like, I'm going to keep praying, I'm going to keep fighting. The Lord said this going to happen. I was like, dang, you know, Venmo came from the last pandemic, you know, Uber, Airbnb. So I was like, this going to be GirlBoss Suites. And I just kept being focused. And, like, everybody was like, well, what about this? You not scared? And I just had to block everybody out literally and just keep working. Like, when I tell you I was 10 toes down in GirlBoss Suites and my agency and my business. And I think success-wise, like, I was able to launch 6 brands during COVID for TOJ agency. And that was more than I ever was able to launch working because I was so comfortable. Wow. And so I was like, dang, God was showing me, like, just trust me. But it was just like, this is what it was, like, because if it wasn't meant to be, then this wouldn't have happened. Something would have happened to make this not possible if it wasn't meant to be. So I just kept like, we gonna make this happen.
And God kept giving the vision, and we kept working towards it. And that's all you can do, right? The hard work, and the vision is gonna equal a successful product.
I love this. So I'm so excited for everybody to see everything that is going on with GirlBoss Suites. We're having a really good time today. It's going very well. We sponsored by Bel Air.
Yes.
So,
Cheers.
All right, so make sure you all stay tuned. Like I said, I'm getting plenty of footage around the whole establishment, and we are having a wonderful time. We're having a blast. The drinks are so good.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned. NeneHooks.com.